Alright, so I was gonna film some of the progress of me working on my current project for my portfolio. Then I realized, you know, there's nothing really exciting about the styling aspect, so I was thinking maybe just I'll put it off until I get some more technical parts per se. But I did actually film a few hours of me explaining about the current app that I'm working on. I actually started it back last year in summer, but then I was focusing mainly on the functionality and not so much the styling. And I've been really refactoring a lot of the code and just adding some styles and make it look presentable, because before it was not presentable whatsoever. Like, it worked fine, but I would not feel too proud presenting it to someone else. Yeah, but that was the other day, so I think I might just roll it back. This is my employee management system. It does exactly what it's called. Manages employees for a company. So there's two portals, one for the regular user or the employees, and the admin, aka manager, supervisor, anyone that just overlooks the employees, basically. So you've got employees as the admin. You can look through all of the details. Again, the design is not final. I'm in process of polishing it up. So yeah, you can look at the employees. You can add a new employee, different positions, requests. You can approve or deny the any employees that request days off. Basic store settings like the store hours and presets. We'll get back to that in a second. And then schedules. This was by far the most complicated component I have ever worked on so far. And I say that because, like, there's so many different mechanics, and like there's a lot of logic that goes into this. And you can add new shifts just by clicking over a box, and you can set the start time. So for example, you want to have this person start at 1 and get off at 9. Cool, check mark, done. And there it is, 1 to 9. And as the user, on the user's end, when you refresh the page, boom, there we go. You can view your schedule. But if you want to edit it, then you simply click on it. It should automatically insert the times as per schedule or shift, and you can just change the time. You can, I guess 12 hours. Save it, 9 to 9. Cool. You can press a little trash can, delete the shift. And if there's a common range or like a time frame for a shift, for example, like 7 to 3 would be pretty common for this particular system or this company, then you can just click on the preset, and there will be all of these that you can set up yourself. So 7 to 3, for example, automatically inserts those two times. Press check, and you're good to go. And adding a preset is really easy. You just select any time. We'll just say 9 to 5. Or, yeah, sure. Okay, 9 to 5. Click on the little star, and boom. Preset saved, buddy. Preset saved. Although I do want to replace this alert box with like a little bubble or something, a little pop-up that just says, preset saved, and then just disappears after a couple seconds. I'll probably do that later though. And now in your preset dropdown, you have it right here. Boom, 9 to 5. And that's where we go back to the presets where you saw right here, and you can just delete anything you set up. So like the 9 to 5, we'll delete that. We don't need it. This whole thing was just super complicated in the beginning because I needed to have 7 objects in the shifts array for each user, since it's trying to map out 7 different days of the week, right? But the initial query, when I go, where are you? The initial query, yeah, this whole thing right here, a little crazy. Oh, I'm using Postgres, by the way. This would fetch all of this, all of the users and their availability and their shifts. Going back to my initial problem of returning, just it wasn't guaranteed to have 7 objects in the shifts array for all the users, right? So if I try to map it, like it would look like a mess. So what I was trying to figure out was like, how can I determine what day of the work week with the shifts do not have a shift. So, for example, Laura Williams right here. So she has Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, she has Tuesday, Wednesday, right? And then there's Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday with no work day. And how would I be able to find out exactly what spot in the array does not have a shift? I mean, I guess, yeah, sorting can be done at the end, but then, yeah, I needed some sort of indicator so that I know, when I sort the shifts array, I would have the shifts in its appropriate place and not like at some random place in the array, like at the beginning or the end, or just scattered somewhere. So I came up with a horrible solution in the beginning. I don't use this anymore, but I saved it just as a reference because I'm like, wow. But after querying the database initially, I did something crazy. Oop. I did something crazy. Not proud. I mean, proud I couldn't even think about it, but not proud of the execution. Horrified. Horrified. It was from here all the way to here. The shifts would be the result of that query right there, and then I would modify the heck out of it in here. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try going over this because this is a hot mess. Basically it works. But I do not use this method anymore because I realized down the road, so much easier. I can just use a hash table or a hashing method. This is it. This is the logic. This is the function that is finding out which day of the week does not have a shift. And then this right here, I'm just inserting those, I guess it's kind of like filler objects. This is where I insert all the filler objects for all of the shifts, for all the users. So as you can see here, for example, the first one, Thursday and Friday would need a filler object, right? So that's what it shows like right here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. As you can see, it says null right here, shift end. And that's how I determine which box has a shift and like what should be rendered. I have no doubt in my mind there are way more efficient and easier to read solutions out there. It's just, this is working. I spent a lot of time on this. It is working fine. It's doing what I had originally planned in my head when I first thought about this app. But yeah, and obviously I could have used like like an external package or something, or all the other pre-built React components on the web. I don't know, I just want to build my own, just kind of customize it a little bit. This does remind me of a spreadsheet style, since everything is a kind of like a cell, and then as you hover over, it just animates little faded background color, and then when you click on it, you do something, you interact with it, you put in data, you just You just do something. So yeah, there's that. Obviously, you wouldn't want this entire table on a mobile device or just any smaller screen. So I did refactor very recently to have it look like this, and that should be a lot better. And you can still edit. And then I just started working on adding a shift in this mobile display with this little plus button, where a little window would pop up, but yeah, barely started. I gotta start working on that. So I was thinking I might just document like random parts of a personal project or project from class, an assignment, something, anything. Probably just be a bunch of random stuff for me to look back at. All right, I think that's it for today. Till next time, peace.